I.Eat.Games, yeah.
Hey, Ethan's Mark here, and we are playing Resident Evil Village and loving this game. But man, this werewolf onslaught when you initially get to the village is really challenging. It's really hard, and I hope I'm not the only one having a difficult time with this because I died a ton. And I was confused, and it's really, the whole thing is ambiguous, and I figured I would try to throw together a guide and show you what I did to get through this, and hopefully it'll help you out. Okay, so when we leave that first initial cabin, we're going to head out. Ignore all these really nice people out here. We're going to make friends with them later, but let's go around back that shed that we were in, and we're going to unlock that door, and that's going to help us a little later. Let's turn back. Again, these guys are not going to attack us yet. So you can kind of take your time, relax a little bit, and we're going to grab the goodies from this crate. And then we're going to go into this house. Now, you're going to see them sort of gathering around. They're not quite going to attack, but as soon as you walk in here, and as soon as you hold the X button, the onslaught is going to start. You can hear them growling, and everything's going to get pretty crazy, but I'm going to show you how to get through this. Okay, so the first thing we do is turn left. We're going to grab these herbs here. We're going to need all this stuff, so I'm going to point this out because I don't want to leave anything behind. There's handgun ammo and some gunpowder here, so let's grab this stuff because we're going to need bullets, and we're going to need all the healing items we can get. But most importantly, grab the shotgun that's on the table. Do not forget that. We will need that. That will help us out. Now let's go ahead and walk into the back room here. And in this room, you're going to see there's some goodies we're going to grab, but the flour is also really important. And the first couple times I played this, I kind of didn't realize that the gunpowder was useful because I guess I was too excited. I don't know. I just kind of ignored it. But once you finish grabbing everything in the room, including that handgun ammo, go ahead and reload your gun. Make sure you have 10 bullets in the chamber, and then we're going to go ahead and aim at that flour, that pile of flour. And we're going to wait for these guys to come in. They'll slowly creep in, and once they cross that threshold, go ahead and just fire once, and it'll create a cloud, and we're going to climb down these stairs. Now, I don't know exactly what triggers the cutscene. I'm sure you're wondering too, and I don't have a solid answer, but from what I gather, we need to burn through as much time as possible, and I guess go through a couple houses. I don't know exactly what the checklist is in order for it to trigger the cutscene, but again, I'm going to show you what I did. So we're going to head out of the house. When you get up the stairs, we're going to go to the right. Do not go to the left. For me, there was always somebody in that little alleyway back there, but we are going to smash this crate, and we're going to take some of the goodies from the crate. But don't forget, we're going to go back, and we're going to go on the right side of this house. We're going to curl around. There's a doorway here. Ignore all the stuff that's smashing. I remember clicking L3. We're running as much as possible. Turn around. We're going to block this doorway. So hold X. We're going to slide this bookcase in front of the door, and that's going to buy us some time. There's some goodies in the room, so go ahead and collect stuff from the crate. We're going to grab the herb over here. And this guy is going to start tearing apart that window. That's fine. Head over and grab the shotgun ammo. Go ahead and press right on your D-pad. Bring up the shotgun. Let's go ahead and load it as much as possible with ammo. Press up on your D-pad to bring up the shotgun. And don't forget to craft. Hit the triangle button or the Y button. Bring up the crafting stuff and go ahead and craft some health. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wait for these guys to come in, and we're going to shoot that barrel. And it won't hit you, but it will knock all these guys out. If you can, quickly grab some of the goodies on the ground and then get up the ladder. If you don't have time to grab the goodies, that's fine. You got to get up the ladder. And again, we're just buying time. And this is going to be different from you. Your guys are going to be coming up, the bad guys, the werewolves, they're going to be coming up different parts of the roof. So this is where it gets kind of hairy. But you have to figure out how to hang out on the roof as long as possible, then drop down, and we're going to click in our left stick and run. And try to run around them. They actually don't jump too much. But we're trying to just burn time, head back around to this gate, the one we unlocked earlier. Go ahead and run through it. And then this back alleyway, we're creating distance. There's this big guy with the hammer. The great thing about him is he can actually hit the other guys. Now we're trying to get to those red doors. So what I would suggest is do another lap around the house if you can. Inevitably, you're going to get attacked, and that's fine. That's why we have the shotgun, shoot him in the face. We're going to heal ourselves, expect to use the resources, and then we're going to head back around to this gate if you can. You may have to go another way, but you're trying to run through the house or a house, get back to this door, and in between swings, you're going to sprint, push through these doors, and then go through this hole in the wall. And what I did is I used this as a choke point. And you just hang out here, shoot them in the face. Don't forget to load your weapon. And shoot them, try to go out, grab a couple goodies, head back in, and they will slowly come in. Meanwhile, Hammer Guy in the background is just like wrecking stuff. And he's really upset because he can't burst through that red gate, but his friends can, which is so hilarious. And so, yeah, just keep hitting these guys, peek out, grab the goodies. Keep doing this basically until you're almost out of ammo. But when they stop, when the onslaught sort of stops, head out a little bit. You might have to come back in. And the cutscene should trigger sometime around now. You're going to get, someone's going to jump on you, and then you should hit the cutscene. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. It does help me out quite a bit. Thanks for checking out my video.